what's going on? My name is Brian Fisher. I'm a cinematographer in New York. I am a Sony Burano and Sony Venice owner, and I just saw that there was an official announcement for the Firmware 2.0 for the Burano, and I just wanted to talk about some of the features and improvements that they're going to do that I'm kind of excited about. Coming from the Venice, I had a lot of options in terms of sensor modes and recording formats. And so as a Burano user, I am interested to see what kind of options they're going to come out with. And 2.0 seems to be really interesting. Two things for me that I'm super focused on. One is unified SDI and HDMI outputs. So they're basically saying that they're going to do surround on-screen display. So all the data that you would normally see on top of the image, that will be now surrounding the image, sort of like how it is on the Venice, which is a much cleaner way to do things. I don't know if they're going to allow the SDI outputs to be independent, so you can choose what you would like on either one of them. However, having this option to have all the data on the outside will just make everyone much happier. The other really big thing that I'm super excited about is this new recording format. They're saying that you'll be able to do the 6K full frame crop mode in 3.8K at 120 frames per second. So what does that mean? Your sensor mode is going to be in the full frame crop mode. So the entire sensor is 8.6K. The 6K full frame crop is slightly cropped into that, still retaining full frame usability, but you're going to be able to shoot in XOCN or XAVC in 3.8K UHD. So what that effectively means is Sony is able to take their sensor, downscale it, and allow you to record in RAW, which is kind of it's a first. The Venice and the Venice 2 can't even open up their sensor modes to allow you to downscale and still record RAW. Typically when you're downscaling, you are cropping into the sensor when shooting in XOCN. If you want to shoot in any other resolution in those sensor modes, you have to shoot a different codec, which is XAVC or ProRes. In this case, Sony's doing some trickery that I'm very curious to see how that works out. I wonder if the sensor readout will be potentially faster, maybe enhancing some of the rolling shutter, which really isn't a huge issue, but it would be nice if it was improved on. And the fact that I'll be able to do full frame, 3.8K, 120 frames a second, effectively I have a Venice 1 in a smaller package, and the ability to shoot RAW in UHD. Now you're probably wondering why I'm so excited about this new feature and the ability to use this new recording format. Oftentimes when I start a production, I have to have discussions with post-production about the recording format, the resolution they're going to be receiving, the codec they're going to be receiving, because it affects their entire pipeline and delivery. I want to shoot and deliver the highest quality resolution and codec that I can. Sometimes production has limits on what they are willing to accept in terms of resolution, codec, data rate, and all that. The ability to be able to shoot in full frame utilizing what this sensor is capable of while shooting RAW, but also delivering in 3.8K instead of 6K, this helps my relationship with post, because sometimes they just can't take 6K or 8.6K. So in this instance, I'm still able to shoot full frame. I can shoot in any of the frame rate options available, and I can now downscale it into 3.8K UHD. So it's friendly across the board and helps both of us. Anything you're particularly interested in? I'm very curious to see how this gets used by everybody, and I'm very excited. Thanks for watching. Maybe I'll do another one of these